Well, Oran, a lovely finish at the end with Matthew's header, and probably feel that a draw was the least we deserved this evening.
I think so. Our overall performance, and it's been something we've demanded of the last few weeks and months, was right up there again. Probably as good as we've been for the last few weeks, you have to say. And probably my feeling was to come away with nothing to show for that game. I think a draw was the least we deserved. A
great first half performance too, and a lovely ball by Joyce, and a lovely composed finish by Jimmy.
It was, and I said it at half time that thank God we scored that right before the break, because if we'd have come in at 0-0, it would have been very unjust on our first half showing, and you see that a lot, particularly here, where you get a dominant stage of the game, and if you don't capitalise, you know Linfield are going to come at some stage.
And also Gaston handed a league start. What was the reason behind that? And obviously he shone in the 60 minutes.
We just felt, it's been a very hard season with a lot of injuries and form and everything else, and we've 3 or 4 really good young players there. Alfie, he hadn't played on Saturday. Sen and Devine, Sam McClintock's banging in goals for the 20s at this point in time. We've a really good cohort of ones coming through, but the hard thing is to find the right time to get them in there, and particularly with the early part of the season for us, with the amount of senior players we're missing and how tough it wasn't an environment to blood any young player into. And I think once we'd finally secured top 6, it's yes, we want to be ready for a playoff, but we also feel there's a good chance to get young players like that in. And Alfie's trained with us for 9 months. He's been exceptional in training. He's been really good, and to be honest, nobody in the changing room batted an eyelid when I named the team tonight. And I think it showed in his performance. I thought he was exceptional.
Final question for me: you'll be looking for the same performance levels when we host Crusaders on Saturday.
That's it, and that's all we've been driving. Yes, results are very important as well, but we've got 2 games left now to leave ourselves in the position we want to be in to be ready for the playoff, and ideally driving performances like this, because it's going to take something like that in a couple of weeks' time to try and get through that system. So yeah, we'll dust ourselves down. It's a 3-game week. We'll see what aches and pains we have, and we'll try and go as strong as possible again on Saturday.
Cheers, Warren. Thank you.
Thanks.